Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today we are going to be playing with the good old Heylow comp. So today, instead of thinking like, I'm gonna play some suggested teams or I'm gonna do some very silly BS, I thought, you know what, it's been so long since I played many teams that I used to play with like daily, and I thought about going back to them, playing these more, maybe not like full-on super meta teams today, but these teams that are really quite confident, these teams that I used to see a hell of a lot more with in the ladder that I sadly just don't see any of these days. So today I'm going second against Stomachfoot, and I must tell you, my opponent's names are growing weirder by the day. What the hell does Stomachfoot even mean? I have genuinely no idea that it is the person that I'm playing against right now, and since I go second, this is sort of an unfortunate situation because I am incentivized here to go for the sniper shot, but I don't want to. I don't want to go for the sniper shot. And the reason is, if I miss it, which was an 80% chance to hit, then it would be really, really sad for me. So I thought, well, let's just go Holy Land so I can drop the battle ballad, and then I'll go for the stab. Of course, this is going to make it a little bit more difficult for me to take out my opponent here, but I still think it's worthwhile taking the risk of just going for the Holy Lands, then you go for the Battle Ballad, and then you go for the Sniper Shot, you know, just keep things nice and steady. So, what we did miss was the fact that my Crusader got slammed, so that was unfortunate because I'm unable to drop Caltrops, which is a disaster. It is a massive disaster. Not dropping Caltrops is horrible. And yeah, my opponent here is playing Chef Stress number 4, right? So the version with the Occultist, and they're gonna go for a guard here. I could still shoot. It really sucks not having an Abomination at this point, but it's fine, I'll just stun the guard away, right? They only have 70% stun resistance. It's likely that they'll push me before that, but oh, the shot doesn't crit, nor roll super high, so the Arballs doesn't actually get the death blow here, so that is really unfortunate. It means that I have no tempo, and my opponent can just T-transform and go for a stun here. They have a chance of not getting the stun, so I'm really hoping that happens, because a Class of the Beast here could come in handy for me, but sadly it doesn't. This is a really bad place for me to be in. Yeah, it really is quite terrible right now. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to win this. Going second and getting unfortunate on that crit as well as the push and the stun. Really a difficult situation for the Shepherd Doggy to be in. I don't see a way out of this, actually. Damn, this is really bad. Well, I've got to change the focus around, because the thing is, I still have to deal with Regen, so even if I try going for the shot here, he clicks and then does something, and even if I try going Dirk Stab, my opponent goes first, right? So I just can't really do too much. It really is unfortunate, but such is the way of the Butcher's Circus. They're gonna drop a battle debuff now, so they're kind of incentivizing me to go for the flare at this point, so I'm thinking of it. I'm also thinking of shooting the flashlight, of course, that's why I marked him. So do I want to do that? That's the question. My opponent still goes first. If I flare here, I could get a stun. It should be helpful. But let's go for some pressure instead. I get a 28 roll on that flash, which is pretty good, admittedly. It's not quite the one shot I was looking for. But with this 28 roll, that means I can either do a Harvest or a Dirk 7, he will be dropping down to 0, so I'll be forcing a heal out of him. My opponent's gonna go for the Demon's Pool now. Did they get it this time around? Yes, looks like second time is the charm. They do have the Fleshbound Grimoire, so it makes sense that they do get it. And now I'm going to click here, and if my opponent... Oh, this is not looking too good. All they have to do right now is move forward, and they're perfectly fine because I can't really do too much about the Flagellant, because he's just gonna click the Death Stone and he's gonna go for an Exsanguinate most likely. Though he doesn't have any increased accuracy, so it would be quite risky to do something like that. So I imagine he's just going to be dropping a Redeem. But after that, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do, right? Right now, I'm still gonna drop the Dirk Stamp here. No point going for the Flagellant, so instead I'm just gonna do a little bit of chip damage to the Abomination. Maybe it adds up a little bit. Of course, that is gonna be easier said than done. But yeah, dealing with this Occultist here is gonna be quite difficult because of the pulls, and he also has Stygian Embrace, so I really need to focus him down if I want to win this match. But yeah, it's not being too easy to focus him down here. Maybe I really should have gone for that 80% sniper shot. I'm not entirely sure. My opponent does a waiting move here. with their defender. Okay, I can chill with waiting moves. How do I want to react to that then? I could go for the bullet here. That would be pretty smart actually. And why would that pretty smart? Oh, Shepherdino. Well, the reason it's smart is because after I do this, whoa, double push. That is actually insanely good. How? I got a 45 and a 20. Wow, looks like there is justice in this world. The reason it was insanely good is because my opponent is forced to heal and not go for the immediate pull on my Arbalest. But if they heal, then they open themselves up to a finish or a Holy Lance. In this case, a Holy Lance into a finale, of course. They're going to redeem here, and they're going to heal themselves for 24, as expected. And yes, it is annoying. It is most definitely annoying. But right now I have a few choices, and my first choice is going to be Holy Lance into this Flagellant, and that's enough. Yeah, that's enough for me to drop the finale. Now the question is, do you want to drop the finale to get the first skill? Probably not, right? Probably not. So my opponent's going to stealth here. If they don't stealth, they lose their Flagellant, unless they get really lucky to stun my Bounty Hunter. That's the one way they can save their Flagellant, because I don't have to drop a finale here. I still have both my finisher characters alive, so all I have to do is drop a Dirk Stab to finish him, and the Flagellant goes bye-bye. But my opponent probably sees that, considering that they've been a very good opponent so far, and they are going to go for the Stygian Embrace, the Stealth Flagellant. Boom! And right now I have a few choices. Yeah, what a fun character to play against, isn't he? I think my first choice is going to be to pull the Man-at-Arms here, right? To make sure that the Abomination doesn't disrupt me too hard, because transforming is still going to suck against me. It's really going to hurt, but at least now he can't really do a slam or anything that crazy. What I can still do here is just go for a flare at the start of next round, but am I taking enough stress? Yes, I am taking enough stress, sadly. I'm taking a little bit too much. I could go for a flare then try doing something. First, do I go for a Dark Stab or do I harvest? Harvest here would be nice, but considering I'm trying to kill a Flagellant, I don't think collateral damage matters all that much. Maybe just moving forward a little bit might be better. Let's move forward a little bit. That's going to open up the door to Caltrops, and I do like Caltrops in this situation, so let's do just that. And maybe we can take advantage of this. He still has minus death blow resistance, by the way. That could come in very, very handy right now. What are they going to go for? You're going to go for the push on the Bounty Hunter? Yes, they are, so no more finish him for me. But this does put them in a position to be stunned, which isn't too nice for my opponent here, obviously. So I could flare immediately, to which they'll just re-stealth, which is annoying. But I could also stun and just wait out their actions, I suppose. Yeah, let's just stun the Abomination here. Just stun the Abomination, make sure he doesn't de-transform and go for a Beast Pile or anything of the likes. This is going to be a close match, because I wasn't able to really snowball too hard, but my opponent has been unable to really stop me too hard, so it's been quite close. It's been quite an exciting match in my opinion. I'm not sure how this one's going to turn out, so they're going to go for the Bell here, which is definitely the move. And now I have to make a few decisions. I think going for a flare here is probably my best play right now. Yeah, because I'll be able to clear these Battle debuffs. I'll be able to eat up a lot of the horror that was on me. Oh, no, not Irrational. Come on, move back, Irrational. Silence! My Audiblest sings! And she self-hits. That's perfectly okay. I'm gonna go for the flare here. Thankfully it doesn't miss, because it can miss. We all know how flare is. It can most definitely miss. And my opponent might be going for yet another stealth. Yeah, just stealth against Stygian Embrace. What a balance ability. And now... oh, it heals as well. Nice. And now I will probably be going for a Caltrops here to drop him down to 0. Here's the thing. You can move to position 1 and then be safe either way. It really is kind of sucky how this character works. But I could... They will just move to position 1, right? So do I want to drop the Dirk Stab before or after? Let's drop the Harvest here. Maybe we drop them. I mean, even if we drop them to their store, then I won't have the Harvest to kill them. So yeah, I mean, we'll drop them to their store, so they're going to drop a heal on their fellow man. But if they do move forward to position 1 here, I can bypass stealth. with just dropping a bullet or something of the likes. That is a possibility, because they're not guarded. They might be stealth, but they're not guarded. So they actually go for the heal here. There's a death blow resistance debuff was going away. I actually disagree with my opponent. I feel like they could have taken the risk there, because it's only these two that can bypass the stealth at this point, and the killing shot would be at 20%. And yeah, I don't think it would really matter too much in this scenario, but my opponent just decides to play it safe and go for the redeem, which I respect as well. I mean, if you just lose your flagell there to a 20% and I still have finale up, then it's going to be really difficult for you to win, especially if I get a virtue. If I get a virtue, it's impossible, but, you know, such is the way of the Butcher's Circus. I'm really hoping Irrational doesn't screw me over, by the way. If it does screw me over here, I'm going to be quite sad. I'm going to be quite a sad shepherd doggy. Right now I might just be changing targets again, maybe try focusing this abomination down. Depends on what's going to happen. Oh, you're going to go for the value here. I disagree with that move. Now I can stun your occultist, and I'm very happy to stun your occultist. The guard has gone away. And you might be wondering, oh, but Shep, he has Monkey's Fall, so he's difficult to hit, right? Oh, Paranoid, god damn it, that's atrocious. But yeah, he does have Paranoid, but I have Battle Ballad, which doesn't work, and I missed 90, a 90 to hit, and I whiff it. Nice, nice. I just absolutely adore the Butcher Circus sometimes. A 90 to hit the stun. Yeah, Battle Ballad, good job, thank you very much. And now they're gonna go for the Weakening Curse on the Bounty Hunter, just get me afflicted. Okay, and my entire team is pretty much afflicted, I haven't gotten a single kill. Yeah, okay. I see a possibility. It could get screwed up by my opponent, or, you know, not by my opponent, but by my own character's stupidity now. But I'm gonna go for the mark here, I'm gonna go for the sniper shot, I'm gonna go for the dark stab. I failed the 90% debuff chance, so that's 2 90s in a row failed. I'm gonna go for the sniper shot now. There's the crit, that's pretty juicy. He's not dropping down to this, so he doesn't have any more redeems. So getting a dark snap kill here would be huge, because then I still have finale, right? It would be absolutely huge. You know, it would be a 90 to get the kill, but a certain character decided to resist a 90% chance debuff. Yeah, that's really fun, isn't it? And you know what? With the amount of damage buffs I have, I would be able to drop a finale here comfortably, but I actually can't. And yeah, that happens, of course. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. That's just so unfortunate, you know? It really is, because it should have been a 90 to get the death blow there, and he somehow stays alive. Are they gonna do a Stygian Embrace on the Abomination? What? Are they really gonna do that? I don't think that's the play, honestly. Like, it's funny, you drop Stygian Embrace for like the 50th time in a row. It is pretty funny value, but now I just kill your Flagellant here. Come on, Virtue. Come on, Virtue. Irrational. How many Irrational? 3 Irrationals and 1 Paranoid. I have the shit squad right here. That's what I have. 3 Irrationals and 1 Paranoid, my beloved. And okay, here come the reinforcements. Please don't crit heal for 20. Okay, just a heal for 10. Fine, I can live with that. But 3 Irrationals. I can't stress enough how freaking terrible that is. Getting 3 Irrational characters. Not 1, not 2, but 3 of these dumbasses. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. They're gonna go for the V-Spell now. It's really gonna hurt. Yeah, it's really gonna hurt in this scenario, but what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go for the stun on the occultist. It's gonna hit because second time's the charm, right? Okay, the self-hit is okay. I'm gonna go for the stun. It does hit. Wow, nice. Good job, Crusader. And now the occultist doesn't get his action, which I'm very happy about. And Caltrops is ticking! Caltrops is ticking! My opponent has no more heals apart from the absolutions. So Caltrops is going to be the way to victory here, pretty much. And now they have the stealth. They're dazed, my man. They're dazed. Here's what I can do, right? Please, Irrationals, don't screw me over. Okay, that's annoying, but in this specific situation, it's actually not that bad. As long as this irrational doesn't move me back, or pass, or go for something really dumb. Because what I want to do here is go for the finish him on this abomination, because he's dazed, right? So even though he has a heal, he technically doesn't have it, because since he's dazed, he's not able to use it. So even though he looked very safe at 10 HP, stealthed, with a riposte, no one is safe when you play against Heylow comp. So now he's at this door, and really the only way you can save him is either to go for a guard and pray that you survive another Dirk Stab, or, which I don't think is a good idea by the way, I think you just have to risk it here. I think you do just have to risk it, because if you change the guards now, you're losing your Man-at-Arms turn, and you're losing your Occultist turn again, because I'll be going for another stun. So I really don't think that would have been the best move for my opponent. But right now, I'm gonna go for the finish him. Let's see, do I get to finish him? Oh, my characters are all dying, by the way. They're all dying. I still think I'm gonna lose this. Oh, yes, I do get to finish him, but on the wrong character. Yeah, my characters are all dying. I've lost this. I have lost this. There's no way I'm gonna win. I'm gonna go for the Dirk Stab now. I do get the Death Blow, but yeah, at this point, this is borderline impossible to win because I have two characters. And yes, plus 100% stress taken. Oh god, it's over. It is over. It is really sad, but I just took way too much stress. Yeah, maybe you just have to go for the risky 80% hit chance, you know? Oh, and I failed the 70 stun as well. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, now is one bellow, and then my Jester is gonna be gone, and then all that's gonna be left for my Crusader to go down is just a couple weakening curses. You don't even have to do that. I mean, he had just bellowed, right? So the guard is going away, so it does make sense to go for the weakening curse now. And Crusader, you cute little irrational Crusader, I'm gonna need you to get 500 stuns in a row. And I'm gonna need a lot of Caltrops value. You wanna know why I lost this match? It's because I wasn't able to drop Caltrops round 1 because I went second. That's the true reason why I lost this match. He keeps hitting himself. He just keeps hitting himself, this madman. I'm gonna go for the Stunning Blow now. 6 to 10 damage, and yeah, the damage is pretty good with the Caltrops and with the stuns, but honestly at this point, it's probably too late? Question mark? Question mark? Is it too late? I don't know, just doing damage to this Man-at-Arms just feels impossible. I'm gonna have to do so many stuns. I mean, he keeps going for defenders, so maybe there is a chance, but he's gonna get the weakening curse off next match. I mean, next match, yeah, probably he's gonna get a lot of weakening curses off next match. But he's gonna get it off the next action. I self-mark here, which I couldn't care less about. I'm gonna go for the stun. I do get it, which means that after this I'll be able to stun the Occultist down to 0, but not quite kill him. Killing him is gonna be easier said than done. Can you imagine if I had gone like Vigorous or Courageous? Yeah, GG on the spot. You know, it would have been really fun if I had hit either the 90% chance stun, or the 90% chance debuff, or the 60% chance death blow, because then this match could have really turned around, but unfortunately the Butcher Circus would not have it that way. But you know, that's just how the circus works. Sometimes you take some chancy chances and they go your way, and sometimes you take some chancy chances and you lose your entire life savings. So yeah, let's go on for a match number 2. Alright, and here we go, straight into a match number 2, and this time I'm playing against Donny Dizzle, yet another Darkest opponent, but I'm not playing the Heylow comp this time, I'm playing the Heylow comp but fun. So this is basically a Heylow comp, but instead of having an Arbus, which everyone complains about because she just gets one shot, you have a Doggy instead, which is just way cooler, right? And it looks like my opponent is, wow, playing with a bully squad here, honestly. I see stun, and pull, so it's bully squad all over again, but you know what I want to do, right? I see a team like this, and okay, there's a few things I want to do, but I have to go for this one first. I have to drop the Battle Ballad here. My opponent just simply has too much dodge for me not to do that in good conscience, because my Hound series are literally gonna miss every single time unless I do drop the Battle Ballad right now. So let's do just that, and then we're gonna drop the Caltrops if I'm still able to, which I will be able to, but I will have to eat a repulse for it, which, you know, is not the end of the world here, honestly. And now I have a bit of a choice. Do I want to drop the Caltrops first, or do I want to drop a stun on the Crusader? And honestly, I'm really postponing the Caltrips move here, but dropping a stun on the Crusader here and getting stun priority just feels a little bit more impactful for me at this point. So I'm gonna do that. And honestly, I might not drop the Caltrips if my opponent doesn't click the stun, which they don't. So I'm probably gonna drop a finish him here instead on the Crusader and just hope to do a lot of damage that way. Is that what I do, or do I drop Caltrips Hansari? Let's see, how much damage does this do? 10 to 20, 10 to 20, 10 to 20. It could help. It could really help. But Caltrips though. Yeah, let's drop Caltrips. Whoa, 8 damage riposte! Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. How? Yeah, they have plus 30 damage here. That freaking hurts, man. Okay. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and either drop a Hound. Oh, this is so unfortunate that now my opponent has a repulse character, but it's very unlikely that they actually hit. So I'm gonna go for it anyway, and boom. I failed to bleed on the Crusader, which is really unfortunate because it's a 60, but you know, I guess it happens. At least I got a Caltrips bleed, so I'm not gonna complain that much. At least I got one of them. And this is kind of just what the team does. It kind of puts your characters all at like half HP after a couple rounds. So it's more of a duty team than a damage team, honestly. But it's still really fun to play, because you can play it as a damage team if you really want to. You can go for a pull and then just shoot, I mean, quote-unquote shoot a character. You can hit them with a House Rush. So it does still work in that way. But against protection, you don't have to rely on like piercing quarrel shenanigans. You can just bleed your opponent out, which really is quite cool. So right now I could just click my stunned character here, or I could do something else. And I must say, I'm in a bit of a pickle right now, because these two characters don't really like fighting over position 3. That's kind of sad. And my Houndmaster can't really move back, because if he moves back he just gets pulled again, and that's really not very good for me, because I mean, we're trading turns, but they're doing like 40 stress with each time they're doing it, so it's, yeah, really not that good for me to go for. So instead I'm thinking of actually going for a pull here on the Abomination, and I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna have to resign my Bounty Hunter to being in the back, sadly. But I will go for the pull and the Abomination now. He did another boss for 9. Oh, this is criminal. I mean, these two trinkets do so much damage. They don't even have to transform. That is criminal. How much freaking damage they do. I can actually Hunt Rush that. I just realized. I'm gonna go for the Abyssal Artillery now. I can actually Hunt Rush that. How much damage do I do? I imagine not too much, but I do 30 with a crit, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do 12 to 24. Like, it helps, I shouldn't have clicked my doggy here, let's be honest, I shouldn't have done that. But I'm gonna... Oh, I really shouldn't have clicked my doggy here. Oh, what a silly shepherd doggy I am. I really shouldn't have clicked him. I just wanted to see the damage, I was just gonna move back here at this point. Even though going for the Hound's Rush that would have been good, just hitting the repulse here feels really bad, so I'm not gonna do that. One thing they can do right now, though, is just like transform Rage. My Bounty Hunter, and that's gonna feel really, really terrible for me, but instead I'm gonna go for a stun. Quite chancy, really chancy actually, to go for that stun, with only a 74% hit chance, but they do take it, unfortunately. So I'm gonna be forced to just deal with that. Their best move right now is, for sure, to click their Abomination and just do something. I mean, I guess I could also pull my doggy, that's also a possibility, but the reason it's not that good in my opinion is because now I can go for the Hound's Rush. Now I can quote-unquote safely go for the Hound's Rush, so I will be going for it. 12 to 24, I hit for 21, and it is a very nice roll, which means that... Is he dropping to the store? Yes, he is dropping to the store, nice! So once he clicks, he's going to be forced to go for a self-heal, after which I'll try to go for a Zealous and maybe get a crit, maybe get a lot of damage, and then try to get a death throw with some other character. Did I go first? Once again, the Heylow comp does not go first, meaning I get consistently screwed over by my opponent's shenanigans, which is unfortunate, but now I can go for a few different moves. One of them is a stun here. Here's the thing, right? I can stun the Crusader, but after I stun the Crusader, my opponent heals, and then I can go for finish him, and then they... Wait, I don't have to. No, actually, this is really smart. Because I can go for finish him on another character, right? Here's the thing, they have to heal right now or else they die. which, I mean, obviously you don't want to just lose your character for free, but after they heal, as long as they don't get a crit heal, then I can ignore their Abomination, pretty much, and just let them... Wait, I could voluntarily let them drop to this door by passing my turn with the Jester. This is genius! This is genius! I can pass my turn with the Jester, make the Abomination go to this door, now go for the finisher. But the thing is, I have taken a lot of damage on my character, so even though I've managed to sneak a kill in, this might still be a bit too much, especially with getting a crit heal for 8 on the Crusader. Gravity the Flame crit heals are so unsettling. I absolutely despise them. But, you know, I just have to live with them, I guess. Yeah, I just have to live with them. This really is occultist days, isn't it? The occultists are bullying me today. It's not been too much fun. Are they going to go for the stun here? No, they're going to go for the Zealous, interestingly. And my doggy is down to this door and afflicted, which is really unfortunate. But what I do here now is I just self-heal to try and stay alive. I go Fearful, so that's dodge. Maybe it makes a difference, you know? Maybe my opponent's lack of accuracy is finally gonna come back to bite them, but, you know, that is wishful thinking. I'm gonna go for the self-heal here, a bit of regen, that's gonna keep me alive for a few rounds, hopefully. And what I want to do right now is most likely just stun the Crusader, so he can't really disrupt me. Do something with the Bounty Hunter, have him die, and then try to move the Jester to position 1 so I can drop a finale on someone. That's what I want to do here. That's what I most want to do right now. So I'm going for a stun here onto the Crusader, make sure he can't stun my Jester. Of course I get the mineral, nice. So he gets the crit heal himself for 8 and I get the roll for 6. Yeah, unfortunate, really is unfortunate. And the Occultist is now going to go for yet another Abyssal Artillery, which at this point, no, it's probably not. Not a bit too much, because it is going to make me go Afflicted, which really sucks. Yeah, going Afflicted really does quite suck here, unless I go Abusive, which would be really fun. But, I mean, knowing my luck, it's probably going to be like Fearful or Paranoid. Oh no, I do go Abusive, that's actually awesome. That is awesome. I hit the doggy here, which kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. And now I do 9 to 19 damage, and I roll for 14. Nice, nice damage rolls. And here's what I do now. I don't have enough damage to Finale, actually, I just realized. I only have 1 Finale buff. Yeah, this sucks. I only have 1 Finale buff, I don't have enough Finale. Do I still move to position 1 regardless? Yeah, let's do it. It would be really sad here if he dies in position 1 and just leaves the corpse there for 5 turns. Like, that would just be game over, pretty much. But I'm gonna move into position 1, and then I'm gonna try guarding him with my doggy, just to make sure that he stays alive for a bit, and I'm gonna try to go Zealous into Finale. That's what I'm gonna try to do here. They're gonna try to go for the death blow to Harry. It's a potential double, and they get neither. Nice, nice, that's very helpful. And now I could go for my final action with the Bounty Hunter, but I'm just... Oh, they bled me. That's so sad. Oh, that's actually so sad. The Bounty Hunter hit me, has put me down to this door here. That is so unfortunate. And I go Paranoid. Nice, my beloved Paranoid. I hate it so much. Yeah, he can do anything. And he also loses 25% damage. So there go my Finale numbers. Yeah, unfortunate. Here's the thing though, the person with the Crusader at the end of the game always wins, right? Sacred Blade, Vigorous, you know how it is, you know how it goes. I'm gonna go for the Abyssal Artillery right now. It's gonna be shredding my team apart, and yes, it does shred me a pretty fair bit. Abusive, please move forward, Abusive. You know you want to, Abusive. It doesn't move forward. Oh, I wish it moved forward, but it doesn't. And now my opponent is gonna go down to 3 HP here. Oh, it's such a waste. It's such a waste to drop a Finale on that. Ah, it sucks. Yeah, it really quite sucks to drop a Finale on that, but I'm still gonna go for it, right? It's just... quite honestly, nothing better for me to do. Before Abusive kills my Jester here, I don't know if he can actually hit through the guard, but before Abusive kills my Jester, I will drop the Finale, you know, just in case Abusive has any funny plans, in case he wants to do some lollygagging here. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try going for the finish him here on the doggy. Or do I go for the come hither and prevent the non-existent lick wounds? That is my question. This is a 41 to hit. This is a 71 to hit. I prefer 71 to hit. So I will pull the dog to position 1 where I can bully him. Now let's be honest, my team's dead. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. All I have left is a Crusader, so all I have to hope for is that he goes courageous somehow and that he saves my team from the disaster that's about to happen. Oh, there's still a slot machine. That's one death blow. Okay, just one. Oh, I don't think I get a virtue. It's at 100. It's not a virtue, is it? Oh, okay. Masochistic is fine, honestly. And it's probably... No! I got extra stress like 3 times, dude! How did that happen? I get so much extra stress. What is this? Okay, I'm gonna go for this. Oh, it's just over. They have a healer. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna lose again. Oh, this sucks so much. Yeah, they're just gonna go for the kill now. Yep, no more Gesturino. Oh, this is so atrocious. It really is. It is such an atrocious situation for me to be in. I'm gonna go for the Zealous now. Oh, nice crit. Oh, nice crit, actually. Nice crit. I have to hope that they heal for 0 now somehow. If only I had gotten Vigorous. Oh, I'd be such a happy Shepherd doggy right now. Here's the thing, they actually have really good stun resistance, so... yeah, Rite of Execution might not cut it. I do run Rite of Execution on this team I run Rite of Execution on this team because of the collateral damage that you like to inflict. And good job, Crusader, you're getting 2 crits, but it's too little too late, I feel. They go abusive, which could be helpful here, but I mean, let's be honest, I'm not the only one that can stun in this scenario. Oh, they're gonna go for the Blackjack. Yeah, they're gonna go for the Blackjack. It's a 95 to hit, and then they still have Weakening Curses and the heals. And oh, it's a crit too. Just like 2 Weakening Curses here, and I'm dead. Caltrip isn't enough, and it is a disaster. It is a disaster of a video. Both Heylow comps losing to the stressed teams. You know, this is why you ideally want to go first, because if you don't go first, there's a reasonably good chance that this happens. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.